Welcome to Because We Said So, the podcast where Anissa and Jess dive into the beautiful chaos of motherhood, careers, and all the stuff in between. For the next 20 minutes, let's just hang out.
Because we said so with Anissa and Jess from West Coast to East Coast. Happy holidays. It's been a couple of weeks and we are back at it. What did I miss? Tell me.
You missed so much. I died a little death and then I came back to life and then I did it again.
Did you get sick?
No, it was purely emotional.
The highs and lows of the holidays. Everyone gets it.
The holidays. What is that?
Because I feel like there's so much pressure for it to be so merry and bright. And then sometimes it's dark and lonely and you get scared. And then you come back and you come in and you come out. And there's a lot of binging of sorts of like the foods and the alcohol and the cheeses. Everyone goes on a cheese diet. It's crazy.
Stop eating all that cheese.
Stop eating all that cheese. I have to tell you, I traveled to Florida. I came back. I don't know how people travel all the time and like are regular. I for some reason I travel and everything stops working. Like everything's like, we're going to put it on hold and pause. And then like 10 days will go by and I'm like, I don't think I've gone to the bathroom in 10 days.
Mom can only poop in her house.
I don't get it. Why does the body stop working when you travel?
I take a lot of probiotics, so it doesn't happen for me, but I'm obsessed with spending too much money on probiotics. I like to just like walk into Whole Foods and say, like, which one can I buy today?
What can I buy? I need a list of what that is because I can't live like this and I got to be able to like get out of here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll take one of those like BioK yogurts, maybe like get a 6-pack, drink them all, see what happens. Have a good time.
Like I focus on fiber when I'm home, like with all the chia seeds, the RX bars, the blueberries, the raspberries, the spinach. Like I have to do it all like as it is. So like one day off from that and I'm screwed.
No.
Sorry, not sorry.
You know what? I don't mean to be rude to Florida, but like they don't have very good fruits and vegetables. And they don't have them in New York
they
either.
do. They have really good fruit. Their strawberries are like, well, you come from strawberry land. So like, this is different because I'm in New York, right? And we like, what are we growing here? But in Florida, they grow things and they're very good. Their fruit is much better there than it is here.
You got like a salad. Did you order a salad and were you like, what happened to this lettuce?
No, I really liked my salad. I ordered a lot, a poke bowl with tuna and rice and like a bunch of other stuff in it. And I love eating that like in a bathing suit at the pool. That's my jam.
That is the life.
My 5-year-old ate a hot dog every day. Every day. I was like, you're disgusting and I shouldn't be allowing this.
It's okay. It's vacation. And also like if you could get your kid to eat a new food and they eat it every day for like 2 weeks, that's like just growth.
So disgusting. So disgusting. And the 3-year-old was on strike every dinner. He's like, I'm not eating dinner here. Okay.
I don't know that my kids eat. I know Gray eats, but I don't think last night Maria had the shredded cheese for dinner.
I'm like, whatever. I'm going to let it go. Take it or leave it. I'm not stressing it over anymore.
There are 2 other adults here that are allowing this, so I'm going to allow it too.
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. So I went to Florida, like I said, and I went to go look at some homes.
Yeah.
And there's a pro and there's a con that stood out a lot. And the pro is that every house has a backyard and it looks like you're on vacation because of the palm trees. Also, something like random was that every house did something with like under the stairs. Like if it wasn't a ranch and there were stairs under this, I guess because they don't have basements and they don't have like attics, like they either use under the stairs for storage or they use under the stairs for a washer and dryer machine or they use under the stairs for their electric kitchen appliances / wine fridge. It was amazing. I was like, every house had something different for under the stairs. Oh,
we don't have under the stairs. We don't have basements here because I don't know why. Couldn't tell you.
Interesting. No, we don't. On my under the stairs, I don't know. There's nothing there. There's more stairs.
There's just so much land here that like we just spread out.
I was like, this is fun. And they're like, that's a Florida thing. And I was like, the one con to the Florida life here is the water. My hair looked, and my mom, like everyone's hair, I think some homes filter their water for like their baths and stuff. But
Yeah.
like if you go into Del Rey, for example, and you make a bath, it's yellow. The
Yeah.
toilet
Our
water is
bathwater
yellow.
is
New York has the shit water. Like it's great.
yeah,
I
you
guess
guys have it
everywhere
real
else is not.
processed.
Yeah.
No. The closer you get to the ocean, it's bad. We have like everyone has reverse osmosis stuff here. I had white hair for a little
What's
while
was
and
wait, 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 wait. What's
I don't
reverse
know. Don't ask
osmosis?
me. I just know that like people have it. It's a thing, and they sell fancy water bottles that say it. But no, if you bleach your hair, like your hair's yellow pretty fast.
Well, I didn't know I was so privileged for having the water here, and I feel like I'm gonna have a hard time letting the New York water go. I was so excited to take a shower when I got home. I was like, I'm going in the shower. I'm gonna wash my
Just get
hair.
a water filtration system built into your
Look
house.
how blonde I am just from being there.
Beautiful, just from being kissed by the sun, just being outside with
Sun
vitamin
kissed.
D. I know.
I went to the beach. I went out with my girlfriends,
You're making
and
it
I
sound
didn't
like really
sleep.
fun. Every time I talk to you on the phone, you were like, I'm losing my goddamn mind.
I really was. But you know what? This is the thing about vacation with your kids. When you're in it, like you're so stressed. Things are moving at like a rapid pace. It's nonstop. And then when you stop the vacation and you look back, the memories are like really cute and sweet. But when you're in it, it's very hard. Like I was very stressed and frustrated a lot. I was also in a 3 bedroom apartment with my kids that were sharing a room. Our toddlers, they don't understand sharing rooms. Like one was up at 5:59 pretty much every single day. So woke the other one up, woke the whole house up. My parents are there. Like I think they were like upset we were leaving, but very happy to have their sleepy time back. And I'm like, guys, I haven't slept since November 16th, and I put Max in a bed, and then everything just started hurting. Like my back feels like it's falling apart. Even Josh's legs, he couldn't even climb our stairs the other day. He was so sore from just doing
Vacation.
all the things.
Yeah.
All the
Um,
things. Yeah.
my holiday was kind of split up. We spent the first half at my in-laws, which is always really nice. Their house is like, I don't know if I've ever told you this. They have like a big house and they're empty nesters. So I helped them convert, like, they had two guest rooms and then they had like a big media room and we turned it into a kitchen. So, like, it's like an apartment. And then upstairs was a separate master bedroom and we turned that into an apartment and we used the outdoor kitchen and made it like an indoor kitchen. And
Nice.
so it's so fun to go there because it's like a compound and no one has to leave, but it's also kind of like not kid proof anymore now that it's beautiful and they rent it out for like weddings. I just was like felt like and my mother-in-law was sick, so I felt like I was like trying
Had
like
to
I'm
do it
not
all. Yeah.
yeah, like and I
Yeah.
don't like that.
Yeah. No. No. Everything in my parents' house is white. And I was like, don't touch anything.
So I was like relieved to kind of like get home. We got home and my kids immediately started destroying my house. And then I had to flip a rental unit in like one day. So we skipped Grace's birthday basically altogether and gave him a donut hole with a candle on it. And then did a real birthday party at the jump place. And now I'm home at my parents' house. And so like we've just been going, going, going. But that's what I noticed too. Once I got here, I finally felt like I could melt again. I felt
Yeah.
like super peaceful. And I was just like
Wait,
these like you said,
tell
you slow down, right?
you slow down.
Yeah.
You slow down. When you're somewhere else, everything with the kids at this age, everything just speeds up and there's just like you can't get anywhere fast enough. You almost feel like frazzled. Like you
I was
like you
happy to have two
like your
days
head
slowed
is
down
spinning,
before
spinning,
Monday.
spinning, spinning, right. But also, I want you to tell the people about your little trip to LA to Mr. Ted and
Oh my
all the
God.
things because your face looks fantastic.
Does
So
it look
tell
fantastic?
everyone what you did and how it works in case they're interested because I certainly am now that I'm looking at your face.
Oh my God. So I just was gonna post a TikTok of me making this like banana split thing. And I looked at my face and was like, I fully had a double chin. I fully had bad red stuff I've been fighting for so long. And it's like very probably hormonal stress related, but he has been put me on Zoe. So I've been on like this regimen of Zoe, which he did through a Zoom consult. Ted is one of our clients. He owns a med spa in Beverly Hills. And then I went down to visit him after being on this Zoe stuff for like, I don't know what, a month. And I started
Mm-hmm.
to see like huge improvements. It's very like low retinol and some other weird thing, isn't it? So go down there and he does first an IPL all over to get rid of like all the spots and just zap all of those like weird little red spots that I had. So they just like start like my freckles started falling off. And then in between, he did a couple different facials. He did like 50 milliliters of Botox to stop all of this. He did it in my chin to soften my chin, and then he did it in my jaw because he was like, "You're stressed out. You need to
The
stop."
Botox he put in your here.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
get
yeah.
that too because I have bad TMJ and it's supposed to
Yeah.
help, but my jaw still clacks.
No, I could use like a lot more just to like never feel my jaw
Like
again.
I can't open my mouth. Okay.
Yeah, like thank God we don't do hard drugs because I just do regular life and I have TMJ.
Yeah, I have it because I think when we sleep, we're just clenching away, like so like we can't ever open it. I'm like, I tried to eat something and I was like, I don't think I can get it into my mouth, so I'll just not eat it. Sometimes I gotta like do the fold to try and get it in my mouth.
I can't get stuff in my mouth either because I always wear lipstick and then I have like a lipstick line on my chin. Anyway,
Okay, so Botox here and then Botox down
here,
here.
chin, no, just chin and then across my forehead because like I do get the 11s.
Yeah.
And here he said I was like I'm like kind of like caving in, and that will continue to happen like as you get older, so you can do it preventatively to stop like those muscles from pulling back. Okay, and then the final cherry on top, the one that I had to pull out the goddamn easy pay for. He's like, just scan this app. Let's see what you can approve for. I was like, no, 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 no. That's not what I came here to do.
Yes, 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 yes. Because I'm
I
here.
got a laser facelift
And it's
from
called
this
what's it
thing.
cure? What's it called?
It's called Soft Wave. If you have ever felt like you need to carve out underneath your cheekbones to have those higher cheeks, if you have ever felt like around your eye you're starting to get all these little wrinkles, if you ever felt like you had a double chin, if you ever felt like your jawline should be a little sharper, if you ever felt like you want your lips a little puffier and you want to carve out right here, if you just want to like do some general carving and tightening, I had it done like a week ago now, and for 4 weeks, it starts to produce collagen and get better and better and better.
It
So
basically
that's it.
electrocutes your face to promote the collagen to come back to the surface. And
And
it
then,
hurts, right?
well, he numbs you, and he's a doctor, so he's got like good numbers. And if I can't stop traffic in 4 weeks when it's done, I'm going back for more. No, I'm kidding.
I'm gonna hop on a plane and join you and be like, electrocute me next.
Anyway, his name is Ted. He is the most like the whole experience.
Yeah.
Like I got there and I
We'll
had
have to tag him in this post so that he knows we're
it's
praising him.
Regenic Skin Labs,
Yeah.
Regenix. They do Zoom consults. I don't make any money from sending them, but he was so generous. When I got there, the box, I couldn't lift it up filled with gifts.
Yeah.
He said it was like $1,600 worth of gifts that just
So
were like the best
nice.
products ever.
And then of course you topped it off with some Eero horn.
Erewhon, he got the Erewhon Haley Bieber smoothie delivered for me. And his partner, John, was so sweet. Like the sweetest man.
You had the royal treatment.
The
A
full
nice
on,
little
he's like,
Anissa vacay.
Adele sits in this chair. Like I was at Kim Kardashian's benefit last night. Like it is the full on star royal treatment.
Yeah. That's
Yep.
really cute. You remember like a couple weeks ago we had a conversation about like uncomfortable underwear and you told me about you said Kim Kardashian, it reminded me of the Skims like forever thong.
Yeah. My friend Ashley told me to tell you.
To tell you I bought two and I love them.
Shout out Ashley. She's listening. She's one of our 40
Shout out to
avid
Ashley
listeners.
and Kim K because it's taken me a very long time to find a thong that is comfy. And like I bought two colors. Actually, I told my mom about it and she bought it for me for Hanukkah and I'm very happy. And she bought it for my sister and she's very happy with it as well.
Buying thongs for Hanukkah. Normalize it.
I know. I buy underwear for every Hanukkah. Josh knows he's getting underwear. I'm getting underwear. The whole family gets new panties every Hanukkah season.
The Rhea.
I feel like what else are you getting people every single year? Like everyone needs to re-up their panties. Some socks. Those socks get holes in them all the time.
Mm-mm.
They don't make a good sock anymore. Everyone loves those bumbas. Are they bumbas?
I don't know, I buy my slips at Costco
Yeah.
in a panic because I'm out of them and I can't find anywhere.
Wait, so there was before we, because this is going very fast, and I want to touch upon the person that you touched for the very first time. How
Yeah,
good was
I
that
didn't see that.
intro? Did you see that coming?
I didn't. It did cross my mind at some point that you were going to ask me about this because I was sitting there texting thinking like, oh, we got to tell this story on the podcast someday. But we had this big break. I didn't think we were going to be talking about family and Hanukkah. And then you were going to like, and so Anissa, you took someone's virginity. Tell us about that.
Yeah, do it. Tell me.
Um,
Because it's in my calendar invite. Podcast, you silly goose. I took someone's virginity / cow toes.
oh God, gauchos. I can't remember. Okay, so everyone wants us to talk about sex more on this podcast. We clearly like don't have that action live. So I was thinking about like one funny sex thing that has happened to me was I think I was 26 years old and I was in New York City. There was a boy from like advertising school that was in love with me. Okay, there were like a few, but this one was really sweet. And I just broke it up with my boyfriend and I needed a place to stay and he had a place in the Bronx. And I was like, okay.
The Bronx is always involved. Bronx's fault. Or what happened?
It's the Bronx's
Was
fault.
this a by accident? Were you on the subway? What happened?
I feel like he like talked me into it. Like he like really wanted to lose his virginity and he wanted to lose it to me. And I was like, this is flattering. Like,
Were
I'm
you a
sorry.
virgin?
I had just dated someone for 5 years. I got married. I was just like college married and then divorced. And then I was like kind of like up for whatever I guess at the moment. And so we're traveling around New York. Just gotten stayed with the girlfriends, and then I was like, okay, I've maxed out this stay. I'm gonna go stay with this guy. And we went down to a comedy club. And I remember like sitting in the front row in Harlem at this comedy club, and the we sat too close to the stage this time because they were making fun of us. And they're like, "So are you on a date?" And we were like, "No, no, it's not a date. We're just friends." And then they're like, "Oh no, that's not what's happening here."
You're
And
like,
it was so embarrassing, so red. We ended up leaving. I was like, all right, on the way, let's get a chopped cheese and like a bottle of wine. Let's go upstairs.
let's get it chopped. That's like the worst thing to eat before you're gonna go do it upstairs.
No, I don't know what I got. We got something. It was a market, like those markets. And it was like,
The
let's get
bodega.
something. Yeah. And we went on the roof. We drank a couple bottles of wine. And then we went downstairs and I like told him what to do.
And then
I
what?
got his virginity.
How long did he
Then
last?
not very long. I mean, I made him go down on me first, and I like walked him through the whole process. I don't think he had done any of that. Like literally,
You
it was a
walked
school
away. He
session.
went down on you, and then you had sex, and then you left.
No, I fell asleep. I got
Okay.
dressed.
So
I
you
went
stayed.
to
Okay, that's nice.
work. Yeah, I mean, the whole point was that I needed a place to stay. It wasn't.
Now we know. What you don't
No,
know, now you
no, I
know.
I must stay there like one night, and then like over the time period, it just kept coming up for a couple days, and then like I decided, all right, let me rock this guy's world, and then I'll just like fly out of here tomorrow.
Do you still talk to him?
Oh my God, absolutely not.
Because I know your very first boyfriend, you still pay for his cell phone bill. So I don't know what this one was going to be.
That was my very first boyfriend. That was my college boyfriend and one of my very good friends of like almost 2 decades now.
Well, you're on the family plan, so he's not going anywhere. He hasn't paid his cell phone bill in 2 decades.
He pays my mom on Venmo all the time. My very first boyfriend was like a great guy and a high school sweetheart. Except he graduated and I stayed in high school.
My very first boyfriend was older too. He was a senior while I was a sophomore.
Yeah, same thing.
But he's not on our family plan.
Oscar's not on our family plan. I don't know where Oscar is. Oscar's somewhere else.
I'm so happy that we did this today. Your Wi-Fi, of course, was spotty because why wouldn't it be? But I think that
the Christmas vacation also.
I just love you, and I'm so happy we're back in action. We're here because we said so. Every Thursday.
Are we done?
I think that we're done. It's a little bip and a bop.
Wait, I want to say one more thing about the holidays,
Yes.
and you've hijacked.
Okay, tell me.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
so we talked
oh my
about
God.
facelift. We talked about virginity. We talked about. Okay, I just wanted to say something kind of crazy happened to me. And someday I have a new goal. I have a new goal about what I look like when I'm older. And it is.
Wait. And what's the age?
I don't know when it is, but we're going to be super successful. That's what I'm getting at. We're going to be so successful that being generous during the holidays is like, I can tell for rich people, like nothing to them, that they've almost like lost the glitz that it gives. And for people, when they're generous to you, they have no idea what it means. They have no idea what you've gone through or what this year has looked like. And that like you spend all your money and it's Christmas. And then like, I got a huge, nice gift from one of our clients, who down and did all that work. And then I went and got one from someone that I do some work for. And she wrote me the nicest card and the nicest gift in the form of a check. And I was like, it wasn't even really about the money, but it was about how like nonchalantly she did it, how I didn't ask for it, how she didn't make a big deal. And it kind of like changed the way that I ended the year, to just like step back and be like, all the things that you're doing every single day and all of the work that you're putting in, people notice. And then to be so generous, it like makes a really big ripple, because it made me go and be generous to all these other people. And I just want to spend, even just next year, like I'm going to be thinking and planning further in advance, like how I want to send gifts to people, how I want to be generous to them, because it was like so impactful to me to have her like just be like, here you go.
Yeah, but also like you work really, really hard and you do really, really well. And when it comes to this time of year, whether it's $100 or $100,000 and somewhere in between, it makes it worth it. Like it's a thank you. It's just a thank you, because they don't have to do it, but they want to do it because they appreciate you. And when you feel appreciated and you get rewarded without having to ask, it just fills your soul with positivity and sunshine and makes you want to then do it for other people. It's just the nature of it. And that's why giving is very important.
And I want to say, like, in the last 2 years being in this rat race, at this culture that we're at, that's super fast moving, we don't take the time to do that, which is crazy, because we're in this like industry that's referral based, right? So anyway, going into 2026, being super generous.
2025.
Jesus Christ, I'm thinking so far ahead. Okay, going into next year, whatever year that is, when I wake up tomorrow.
Which will be today when this comes out. It's January 1st. Oh, it's the first day. Happy New Year. The first day of 2025, where everything is going to be great. You're going to be great.
That we're thankful for. And we're going to be way more intentional about thanking them.
Yes. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you for listening. We can't wait to see you on tour. We love you because we said so. Happy, healthy, live, love, laugh, do all the things you want to do in this new year. We appreciate you, and have a wonderful day with your friends and family.
All right. Love you.
To like and subscribe and follow this podcast. Say, I got an itchy bum.
I got an itchy bum.
Oh, you said that very clear. Can you say podcast?
Podcast.
Okay, well, we'll see you next week.